Hey everyone, it's the Fine Touch Detailing Garage located in Salem, Oregon, and we are at the Northwest Vintage and Motorcycle Museum again for a dust-off and one-stage correction. Here's a slight 50-50 on the hood, looking a lot better after even just a wipe down. Making sure all the dust is off the vehicle though, and doing a dry wash, spending some special attention to the spokes and lower end of the frame where the cobwebs are going to collect and kind of the dust settles. After that, we performed a quick alcohol wipe to kind of prep the surface, and then performed a one-stage correction, really to do a gloss enhancement on this 1930 Cadillac that you're seeing right now. Cool thing about this vehicle, we got a little bit background story from a few of the individuals that were volunteering at the museum while we were working on it. This vehicle was completely restored professionally from the frame up, and actually is a retired show vehicle. Has several ribbons won on concourse shows, so not only is this a very cool piece of history, but professionally restored and a ribbon winner. So really cool for us to work on a vehicle this prestigious and with this much history attached to it in the museum, above and beyond obviously the fact that it is vintage and just looks gorgeous. So at the end of the day, this was looking much better, again with a one-stage correction and then applying a sealer. Also spending special attention to the metal. As you're seeing the before and afters, you can see just a little tarnish over the years of it settling. Then here is another example of what that one-stage correction's doing. If you look at that light, as it comes back up the hood, you can see the befores where the scratching is. So quite an extensive gloss up, even with a one-stage correction, looking a lot better, and more or less not quite a rolling mirror, but definitely ready for presentation, ready for the museum to open, and definitely a cool piece to look at. So if you guys are in the area, again, this is in Powerland in Brooks. This is one of 14 museums that are on site, and if you've got kiddos or you're just into older classic cars or vintage vehicles and just a little bit of a history buff, you want to learn more about these vehicles, feel free to come by. A lot of these cars have plaques. They tell you a little bit about the vehicle's history, and then you get to see it, of course, and look around all these vehicles. So if you're into that kind of thing, again, the Northwest Vintage and Motorcycle Museum is where we are at here. However, there are several museums on site on the Powerland Museum. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.